Hi guys, I'm Melhorn. Today we're going for a short afternoon trip, about 4 or 5 hours, to do some river fishing to see if we can get on one big blue catfish. If you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button down there in the corner so you can stay up to date on all the new videos we have coming out. And if you have any questions or anything you want to talk about, be sure to post up down there in the comments section below. Alright guys, got up here, got anchored up, no water's on. The popular consensus opinion is it comes on about 4 o'clock, so about another 10 minutes. If that's the case, we'll know here shortly. Got a wind coming up out of the south blowing upstream, so we're got double anchors out, so we're in a good spot. I think if they turn some water on, we'll get on some fish, and we may get on some if they don't turn any water on. It's a good location, so we're just gonna sit back and see what happens. Big baits in the water, big dreams. All right, had one fold over. Like a decent fish. Right her off. Still no water moving. Not yet, anyway. This fish is acting like he doesn't know he's hooked. It's very heavy though. Oh, good fish. Good start to the day. Nice one. Got a smell to them right now. Another one just go down. Smaller fish. We may have a little bit of water moving now. As if almost on schedule. Yeah, a little bit. It may not stay hooked up. Blue cat. Right species, wrong size. We need something a little bit bigger. Yeah, I got one hooked up, but it's around something. Back it off and give it some line, see if it'll swim free. Did swim free. It's a good trick. You ever get hung or wrapped around a rock, give it some line. Sometimes they'll pop loose. Free themselves. Small fish. Relocating. Equal opportunity catcher. Channel cat, getting some color. Alright, dark coloration. Getting spawny. Alright guys, been here about an hour. We picked off 3 fish. One decent one. Looking for something a little bigger though. So we got a little bit of water moving now. Enough to get some current around. So I'm going to hop around a few places up here while I got current, just to see what's going on, get an idea for what the bite's doing here, and see if we can get on one more big one before it's over with. Now, if a channel cat eats that bait, I'm going to be highly disappointed. Highly. Another one getting popped on, but not taken. I may pull out a striper rod and put in a little piece of cut bait. I don't know if it's stripers or not. Could be just some small catfish or some perch. Well, I've hooked into one of the nibblers. I got perch. One way to figure out what's biting. White perch, sometimes mistaken for a white bass. Which we still have a few white bass around, just not as many. See if we can get another one to bite. Something to pass the time. Alright, boys and girls, I couldn't stand it. I made a run up here to the dam. I had some small thread fin left, so put a few in the water and see if there's any stripers biting or any smaller schooling catfish up here. See what happens. I'm going to give it about 30 minutes. And, oh, there goes a rod right now. Something's hit already. But maybe a bunch of perch up here too. So give it about 30 minutes, see what we get, and then we'll make the next move. Alright, for all you striper fishermen that are getting your baits robbed up here, that's what the pop is. The white perch. Just using a little double hook rig here. Got a weight. It's a drift weight. It don't matter what you put on it. It's just something to pin it to the bottom. And like I said, it don't take long. Another one. Alright guys, made a run down the lake, actually back near the boat ramp. Anchored up on a point here. I got a creek ditch coming in off the back of the boat and off the sides. I'm in about 5 or 6 feet of water, so I'm going to give this a sit until dark. Looks like we got some rain coming in, a little band of showers coming through, but I don't think there's any lightning or thunder with it, so probably just get it out, see if we can get bit, and end the day at dark. Got another rod fold over, pop loose. That is typically a gar bite. It's typically what those gar do. They'll come and hit that bait, pull it, and there's nothing for it to hook up on, and poof, they're gone. That may be my hot water thing this year. Speaking of gar, I may try to catch gar this summer once it warms up. That could be fun. It's they're kind of tough to catch. They're a toothy little sucker. It's hard to get them to stay hooked up. There's some little tricks and some little, you can call them lures, that you can use. So it may be this summer's project. Anyway, there was a famous dude down in Georgia called Garman Jack. If any of y'all ever fished with him, please leave me a message in the comment section below. I'd love to hear some tales. I think he's dead now. Pretty sure he is. I know several years ago I knew somebody that went fishing with him, and I knew his health was declining. But yeah, he's kind of legendary for catching gar on Lake Lanier, the long nose gar that we have here in the south. So yeah, I think if you could develop a technique for catching those things, it'd be kind of fun. They go thrashing around. People love to see them. They got teeth. I got big old $50 size scales on them that slice you open. They're just a pleasure. They're a pleasure. And they bleed everywhere once they get in the boat. It's fun. It's fun. There's what I'm up against weather-wise. Nothing major, but it's going to be rain before it gets dark. That's what that is, a coming, the front edge of it. Hey y'all, if you don't have this app, it's the lightningmaps.org. It's free. It's just a website, lightningmaps.org. I don't think they actually have an app yet, but it shows lightning strikes. So it's a good way to find out if there's thunderstorms embedded with fronts and lines of showers that are coming through, and it'll kind of give you an update on how old the lightning strikes were. So good information to have. It's actually pretty cool. It's got a thunder ring on it, that when the lightning hits, it's got this ring that gets bigger and bigger, and it's so accurate that literally the thunder will be to your house about the time the ring is. It's pretty cool. So anyway, lightningmaps.org. Alright, I finally got something to stay hooked up. This is Catfish finally. About time we got one to stay buttoned. Yeah. Nice one. Another little one. We ain't gonna get a big one tonight. We tried. Yeah, got another eater. Okay. Get out of here before the rain hits. Here he is. Enough for you to catch. Keep what you can eat tonight. Throw the rest back, folks. Hey, I'm out of here. I appreciate you watching. I really do. If you like the videos, please hit subscribe. That way you can keep up to date on all the new videos coming out. And I hope to see you out on the water. I think I got out of here just in time.